Welcome to part 2 of Max0r's crazy incorrect summary of Elden Ring. We did watch part 1, which you can check out in the top right corner of the screen or down in the description. There might be some people that you recognize in this part, Kiwi. I won't spoil who, but I think you'll enjoy it quite a lot.
Is it the Wolfman? The one that likes to eat kids?
I won't spoil who. Thank you to all the patrons and channel members who help keep the channel alive. If you'd like to join, then click on the join button down below, or check out the Patreon linked in the description.
Do not play this video in the dark, it is very scary.
Seizure warning.
The lands between. So beautiful, so tranquil. Until I showed up. Welcome back everyone to Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting combat, cool math games, happy and probably a story
it's 1080.
That
oh my god, Max0r.
YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it. I do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing. Melania is definitely the Blade of Mikola. When we last left off,
people have heard that way too many times
in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also seen JoJo. So with the Elden Ring shattered and scattered among America's
have you seen JoJo,
it's time to tear our way through enemies aplenty, attempt to find a girlfriend, almost impossible, and test the true strength of my hardware, because this will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of the game.
Somebody paid me to watch it, maybe I'll watch it.
I'm just saying you
I should
really
not have
enjoy
said
it.
that. I should not have said that.
Look, you put that out onto the internet, there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. Part 2, The King
Last
and the
time
Serpent.
on Blatant Copyright Infringement Fair Use Edition, we struggled to take Grandpa off his life support with violence, delivered Garfield his precious lasagna, and finally convinced Joseph Hussein Biden to end it all with nuclear fire.
This is a very accurate summary of the last part,
wow,
yes.
That was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger, it gets significantly bigger. I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out nuclear weapons are a great way to excavate the Earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means we've got an entirely new area to explore, hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have the nightmares. Wait a second, this is Michigan. I need to leave as soon as possible.
Hello, traveler.
Ah, it's a woman.
I am possessed of 4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper? Listen, I have never seen a caucasoid run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
Okay.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
May I ask why?
No, I'm going
You are asking me if I recognize this place.
I apologize for that. I may not have known at the time, but this was the beginning of an absolute rabbit hole, one that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future.
Yeah, I know
this shit makes
Shanghai.
Blaytown look like a playground. Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress. It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is just like my favorite Japanese anime, Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself.
Oh no, now all of us are uncultured swine.
Hey, what's up guys, Max0r here. We're out here going after Shadow Peter
This is a
Pan.
pretty great boss though.
The only bitch
I like
that
the
I trust.
idea.
Gonna lay a fucking smackdown on Dark Link. This battle is a unique concept to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can unequip your weapon and laugh at him for the whole fight. He literally cannot damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This boss's weakness is naked anime women, but overall it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life.
Oh, thank God.
Unfortunately, as a result
Thank
of
God
that
he's
battle,
finally
I have
dead.
destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft.
You know, maybe if we did this, our channel would blow up.
The innocent, stick around until I kill my son. I feel like if you
Start making Minecraft content.
child, he would die instantly.
Oh God.
And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction. That's right, I lied to you. I give Dora the wrong directions. This area is an identical copy of the last time.
How dare
complete
you.
with the same puzzle, the same enemies and the exact same boss, but this time he's glowing, just like this video. Now don't get me wrong, I love Canadians to death, but why? Please do not subject me to more Canuckin boss torture. Now as for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice, you know, kind of short, introduces the brand new Kiwi type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball Run, but what I really want to find is this knife, which is a surprise tool that will help us later. With this, I may now cause many kitchen nightmares. Let's go talk to someone who actually knows what's happening right now. Not you, though the alternative isn't much better.
Hey, Tarnished.
Yeah, hi.
I see you've come to me with LondonBinKnife.png.
So you know what it is then?
Yeah, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ronnie the Witch and her Karian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ronnie before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief. I too have felt the call of her puppet hands upon my tackle.
She's got 4 arms. Man.
4 armpits
or 4 armpits, you could describe it like that too, I suppose.
Welcome everyone to Horrors Beyond Comprehension, a land of the hands, as it were. The Finky Dingy. Making my way here was a treacherous affair. I had to dodge the magical artillery using my immense skill. This place, however, is anything but safe. I would describe it a bit like the SpongeBob perfume department. You simply need to get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself. There are hands everywhere, in the ground, on the ceiling, and within my nightmares. They are 90% of the enemies, and the remaining 10% kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way.
I wonder how Serbi's gonna do against the hand enemies.
I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos.
Serbi's
As
gotta
it
love
turns
the
out,
hand
the Queen of
enemies.
Caria going insane in
Yeah,
Hogwarts
I feel like
had
she'd get really
implications
grossed out
for the
by
kingdom,
them.
and one of those implications kind of slaps, you know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K.
funny,
Rowling.
Max0r.
I can't even search for pictures of normal Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this fucking human Knuckles just makes it worse. Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So after dealing with my Oni-chan and killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead. I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available at this address. This fight is actually an iteration on the previous Tree Sentinel boss, so it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a copious amount of magic, even greater speed, and a horse ghost, which implies that there is a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield. They belong in the McDonald's menu. I can't even turn the bastard into anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary, this boss is good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see in 5 minutes. The magic urns are a really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a story.
This is Max0r we're talking about. So are you looking for something wholesome from Max0r videos, Kiwi? You're probably looking at the wrong creator.
I played this game for $130 and haven't slotted a spell. Now, as a full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughterito, we have finally unlocked Ronnie's Rise and my favorite part of the game, Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the writing on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to get to that, we have to fight the most dangerous and powerful boss of them all, the copy-paste key. If we can teach magic to fucking dragons and dogs, I don't even know why we try. The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least well, goodbye. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School, so I can finally meet the love of my life.
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
She says, her long hair swaying in the Among Us Morbius Among Us sus.
So, why are you here
I'd play this visual novel.
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which we used to rely.
Is that a bad thing?
For you. Now, are you going to join or not?
Oh god,
excuse
she
me?
doesn't know I'm a sub.
Wonderful. Your first mission is to kill my brother, Satan. You can find him in Caesar's volcano.
Are you trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Greetings, Tarnished.
Oh god, not him.
Oh, here he is again.
Ryan Dog from Family Guy.
Please leave me alone.
I'm not really here right now, so please.
God damn it, it's an answering machine.
No!
Please record your message.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game. And to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ronnie Senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator.
You
Thank
are
God the
mentally
mountain of
ill.
death is wheelchair accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks. I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the new American male, and place our keys in the ignition like a sedan. Welcome every pony bazinga to the Altus Plateau, land of the fourth demigod and his magic treehouse. I originally meant
Didn't
to go to
he
Volcano
recently
Rio,
like
but
lose
this area
all
is
of his
the world's
weight
biggest
too?
set of dangling keys.
I don't know,
There
I
are
didn't
two
watch that
paths
video.
we can take to traverse this area: the road of proper upright civilization, or the forest of immaculate pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone.
I'm sorry, I can't look it up. I'm too distracted by Max0r.
Decides to kill me. You see, the inhabitants have a special status effect called
We'll
death,
look it
and
up
the
later.
effect of death is that it kills you rather painfully, and there's quite a few of them. My
Yeah,
favorite example
death
is
usually does
Wormface,
that.
who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think it could be better to take the stealthy approach here. Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're going to be sneaking into Big Shell. Right, and you have to stop the Facebook algorithm. It's giving people pronouns. So
No,
after
not the
navigating
pronouns.
or just teleporting past it, because you can do that. We continue exploring Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge because he is there. So for the next part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which is apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of older women, but this is a bit much. These bitches really do be reenacting the plot of Midsummer.
I mean, I am also a fan of older women, but I wouldn't.
Don't worry,
not
women are
in
very
this
easy to calm
village.
down. So with our domestic situation now under control, we walk for 3 seconds until the boss just kind of approaches you, just like Dio and his stand. Welcome back, everyone, to the official IGN walkthrough. And today we're going to be fighting Slenderman. Gotta collect those 8 pages. His attacks are fast, really fast, and his combos are longer than my video schedule. If you ever think you're safe,
Yeah, I need to
boss,
pause
think
and see
harder.
how many
This man
layers he
goes
has
harder
in
than
there.
a
One of the
police officer
comments
in
said
the
that
Black
that was
Sea. And to make
15
things
layers.
worse, we have a second phase which
Oh,
makes you
Jesus
scream audibly.
Christ.
Finally, the spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that
5
was
layers
an
would kill my
exorcist
computer.
before, but
That's all I'm
thankfully,
saying.
The priest was better at the game than me, so
The priest was
that's not the
better
last time
than
we're gonna see
game.
him, although I wish it was. So with Friedrich Fastbear once again confined to his pizzeria, we approach the fabled gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents,
Healthy
we catch a
Eyeballs.
glimpse of our next destination. The next destination hurts my eyes.
Oh my
All
God,
you have to know is that I really want to get there because I am a moth. And also this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head
You
to
can
the
be
front
both.
door,
It's
like the
okay.
feds outside my house. But these instincts were not correct. Also, some people say my videos are too fast, so here's a dog.
Oh, thank goodness. Now I can relax. Ah,
So
man.
instead of whatever that is,
never
we
mind.
need to take the side route to get in. I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish
The dog
teeth. But
joke
upon
was
reaching the back
good.
rooms, we find that the way is blocked by the dreaded, most powerful enemy of the entire game. That's right.
Oh, the copy-paste
key is
button.
back,
No.
And this time he's tired of my shit.
I guess that was like
This
one of the
battle
biggest
is really
complaints that
difficult,
people
not because
had.
the moveset is new, but because
Like,
I have
the game was
exhausted
so
my voice
big
jokes. To put this another
that,
way, he's
yeah,
tougher than my
they
dad,
did
and hits
pretty
harder
much
than his
copy-paste
belt.
a few of the
Not much is
bosses
different
and
this
change
time
the
around,
design
though,
a
except
little.
for the damage. That is very new. This is just like my Redmi Note 11 Pro when I criticized the Chinese government. Overall, though,
The
this
game
boss
is
a very
good.
cool
I didn't
reskin,
see why
and a
complain
literal
about
gatekeeper
other
for the content to
things.
have.
Yeah.
So I decided
Yeah,
to
it's hard to
exploit
find things to
using my
complain
voice,
about
just
Elden
like
Ring. The
Mongols.
thing that most
Absolutely
people
peak
complain
game
about is
design
that
right
it's
here. I'm very impressed.
there's too much game.
1 second, guys, I need to answer my phone. So, with the evil lies of capitalism out of the way, it's finally time to head inside. This is what we've been building up for 13 entire minutes. And when I got there, I was so taken aback by what I saw that I fell off a cliff and died. Great start. Welcome everyone to Listerine, Royal Capital, a land that pleases the eyes and destroys my ears. The sound of the Smurf Jamboree is fucking inescapable. We're gonna hear it for the rest of the level in the form of my tinnitus.
my
Look at this
God.
shit. Look how fucking big it is. And yes, we can visit all of that, the entire city. Do you see that dragon? You can climb it. These enemies, they can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings, peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game
There
is
is a
Dark
lot
Souls
of
4,
JoJo
5, and fucking
reference
6.
this
So I
time.
ask again, are the developers okay? Do they sleep? So after our encounter
No.
with band class, we move throughout the city, becoming acquainted with its welcoming residents. And there are so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of hell, where the Catholics go. Or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the exploding worm. I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience. Just don't enter this innocuous well because you'll have to fight the poo and piss men. Seriously, this is an entire dungeon in and of itself, and it's more convoluted and confusing than a woman. I want to get off Mr. Miyazaki's wild ride. Please let me see my family. But that
Am I
is a story for
convoluted and
probably never,
confusing
because it's guarded by the
there?
demigod of incest. I will have
Yes,
to deal with
very
him
much
later,
so.
preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening the garden and becoming one with the graveyard, we ascend to the next level of consciousness and begin making our way to the palace above. It's pretty beautiful, but I would suggest installing railings because I am stupid. And also this anime. Speaking of which, here's the next boss. He just kind of appears there. Gotta fight Casper the Unfriendly Piss. Now I could get into this boss, maybe talk about how he helped my insides experience fresh air, but he is very phoned in, and we're going to get quite familiar with him later. And also, he has a stand, so that's how you know he's gay.
Oh god.
Since this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists. Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left to do now is get into the giant tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy. After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven. Ah, if it isn't my old friend, the Tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no paper. How are you alive exactly? How are you still single? Once I called the demigods family, but that was before I became racist. Though your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught. For I have never lost a debate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel culture strikes again. Oh god, this fight is good. Like, really fucking good. I just didn't sign up to play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast that the hero doesn't even wait for phase 2. Damn,
that's really fast.
DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a speed run for epileptics. But what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage. Although there is
Max0r's video on
just how many fucking moves this man has, and all of them have different attack speeds, so have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers,
there's another video
hammers,
that's
spears,
seriously like a seizure warning.
A little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses
I haven't watched it myself yet.
We were so young, but this does beg the question:
Good,
why
I
was
don't
Morgoth
have
just hanging out in
problems
front of Stormvale? Was he getting his groceries? Did he use a VPN? The only assumption I can
we're gonna
make
have to
is
wait
that he
on a
just
day where
really
you're
into
like,
you,
you're
and I can
okay.
fucking feel that.
Because I have a feeling that
So
if it's
coming
like
on top,
even
we've got
worse
to
than all
remain
of these
quick, brace
videos,
the inside of our
it's a
action,
lot.
and to verify our online sources with correct documentation, because this is the hardest
Wait,
boss so
it's
far
more
and the
than
easiest boss for the
this?
rest of the game. So whether we're
Yes.
delivering pizza
Apparently
or
so, from the
attempting
comments.
deicide, Morgoth will bring you the Home Depot experience, whether you're ready or not. And the answer is usually not.
As I said, like, punching Grey Raven music is incredible. Too bad that the game isn't as popular. Oh.
Oh, I'm getting chills. I wish Elden Ring wasn't that hard. I would play it.
That fight was the fucking bomb. It was a hard-fought battle, but now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne.
Your throne.
Oh well,
I'm going to
never
make
mind.
God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the Oh,
okay.
This probably has an explanation, but something tells me I'm not going to like it. Oh well, time to go. My actual objective is worse than this. Much, much worse than this.
The three fingers.
Yeah, that's great. Look, I need help getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's, doing stretches. For the next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need
What?
to, burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death.
So if you
I
can't
want
get
that
it, you
shit
just burn it
like a
down.
road flare.
Easy.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
How about I just go kill Satan instead?
You cannot run from me.
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony, both in the lore and in gameplay, but mostly gameplay. Home of the fifth demigod, Satan, literally just Satan, Lucifer, the Big D, if you will, who has made
The
his
Big
home
D.
inside of a literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem, we gotta climb that shit ourselves, and the main way up is,
Sounds pretty boring.
a little bit linear. I call it the Habsburg family tree because this shit is a circle,
Oh,
one with a higher
Jesus.
population of apes than Twitter.com. My favorite part was the horrifying darkness of my Appalachian camping trip. Something is
Oh,
after me, but I
no,
don't
dude.
know what it is.
I
Now,
would
don't
not
get me
wanna go
wrong,
in there.
There's still a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of special. Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare. It feels a bit like every level collaborated to make
Absolute
this
nightmare
We've
for
got
Kiwi.
people, monkeys,
Yes.
spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands are back. We even get to see the handyman himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have my hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, you know, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff, whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back up. The top of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian peasants, or just Yugoslav war criminals. I think Satan might be up to something. It's just a guess though. So after 3 days of assorted undersea mischief making, we finally arrive at the Volcano Manor. But at that size, it's more like a volcano-gated community. Little did I know what I was getting into, starting with the, red. You know, like all the flags this is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished, and welcome to the Red Manor.
Feeling creative today, aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber of this mansion. And this is Gug.
Perfect
Gug is
VA
in
for this
pain.
character.
Aren't we all?
Anyways, can I interest you in joining the forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
For what
Hell
exactly?
yeah.
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the mood lighting here is sick as fuck. Where do I sign?
Oh, you don't sign, you kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler, and I expect a sufficient donation. After all, you are what you eat, and I am a child at heart.
I think I chose the wrong voice actor.
Hail Satan!
Well, I guess since I'm so Satan now, my outfit needs to get a little edgier, and my weapons need to become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel, and as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room. It is surprisingly nice, so long as you avoid the souls of the damned. I do not care who the IRS says
just
I am
ignore
not
that.
paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis, so let's just collect our first target, you know, instead of talking to them. And if I'm going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax and study to.
Yeah. Man, I love reaping the souls of the innocent. Hail Satan.
I love his new costume.
Oh my god, you like the edgy boys, don't you?
Yes. I mean, my favorite Fruits Basket character is Okayu.
I think we might be the bad guys. Just kidding, I don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations,
No, that's
traveler.
for much
you
later.
have proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
No, what's the
Hell yeah.
occasion?
Dinner.
Can I leave now?
Have fun.
Hi there, Satan. Did you fall from heaven? I don't think you liked that one.
Oh no.
That was a bad one.
One of the worst jokes to
Guys,
make in
Max0r
front of
here,
him.
and today we're gonna be trapped in, hell. Yeah, so turns out war crimes and orgies are sins. Don't ask. So now that we're in hell, I get to meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords I've now killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now as for me, I was sent to the circle of greed for being a YouTuber, and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning.
That's where
Now,
we're
the
gonna
first
end
thing
up
you see in
too,
this level,
Kiwi.
and I mean the first thing, is an anger direction. This tells us that we're in the circle of lust, where all the Genshin players reside.
Oh,
you know, I'm a really
I'll
big
also
fan
be
of
there, I
this.
guess.
That's where Kia resides.
Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and
Yeah, we'll be watching that as
he's
well.
just standing there. Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering
Hopefully we'll get
me,
Serbian on that
anytime
one
late.
too.
Oh my god, it's him, the Caprese Demon. Now for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled. It was at this moment that I knew I was not being punished, but that I was the punishment. Also, Jesus Christ, this is darker than Ethiopia. After which, we find ourselves in the circle of gluttony, because the residents are a bit sluggish. I know, very
that's so
It's
funny,
time for some
Max0r.
fun volcano facts with Max0r. Did you know that lava cannot hurt you as long as you are backstepping? Try to do it in real life.
Yeah,
Actually, at this
true.
point, the lava is
Everybody
more of a
knows this.
suggestion. Summer enjoyers be like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona. So after we're finished navigating the, kinky neighborhood, we head into the next circle of hell, the heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid on Gmail. Delete every other website.
Oh.
You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending Max
Level impossible.
Oh, he's fat.
Hey guys,
Yes.
welcome back
Yes,
to my
he is, Kiwi.
600-pound dev.
I'm so
Today's
glad that
episode,
you have
we're going to be
eyes.
fighting the skinniest Reddit mod. This is not what I
The
meant when I
skinniest
said I wanted
Reddit
jingle
mod.
physics. I think this boss may have had a few too many communion wafers. How many of those do you have to eat before it's considered one entire Jesus? This is your body broken for me. Now, unlike the other foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed. And just like last time, his second phase is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your doctor before
Is he
engaging
also
in any
riding a small
Nikocado
horse?
maxing. I think that,
I don't think he is. I think he's just rolling around
Finally,
on his
the
fat.
bloated design. Body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit, this music goes hard. This is an absolutely inappropriate boss theme for the inside of a Walmart. I think it's about time that we shave off some of that excess skin. Come on, do it. Give me your skin. If you aren't comfortable
I've heard
in
that
your
this
own
is one of
flesh,
the
you should
best
pull it
boss
off.
themes in the
so
game.
now that I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we
For
can
a boss that
finally
looks like
grab
this.
and continue on our route towards the
Oh yeah,
average
don't
Californian
judge
summer.
a book
Me being
by
sent
its
to hell,
cover.
they
No,
forgot to
it's
take
really
my
he's
Bluetooth
actually
speaker
epic on
away.
the
That's
inside.
right,
He's just
we're
fat.
finally here, the heart of the beast, home of deceitful serpents and
Hey,
their
you're the
evil
one who called him
minions.
fat.
You know, Washington. Also,
Yeah, I mean, he is fat.
Oh,
You can be
damn.
a bad,
But
good
honestly, it's a
person and
bit,
be fat.
easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the,
Oh.
just your standard committee of child skinners. So we're just gonna teleport straight to the boss, which is the actual way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long. Now prepare to feel my... Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, not so easy, is it?
Welcome everyone to Doom Internalizing My Abuse, and today we're going to be fighting the we're going to be
dying.
how to kill him, because as it turns out, the reptile exhibit is in need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert. The Serpent Hunter is, and I quote, on some anime shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes, you know, like a secretary bird. It's also 3
would
feet
you
from the
kill
entrance.
snakes?
That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from Storm Ruler to Storm Meter Stick. This fight is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon, and the damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock. The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by
it's from
pocket.
the
But if I had to
Bible.
choose a boss
Yeah.
to be easy, this one is
the
pretty
two
fucking up there. And
brothers
trust me,
of
I know about fucking up. Just ask
If
the
you guys are
war crime
wondering what we're
trials.
talking about,
I have
one of our
something to
friends is
admit,
named
guys.
Cain.
I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you.
He plays Persona 4
But
Golden
as
with
for this
us.
boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus, I am always down for animal abuse, especially after the animal abuse is
No.
named. So with that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle from endangered to extinct.
Easy.
Oh Jesus, aren't you dramatic?
Unless...
Demigod
What did
of
you
Mount
learn?
Gelmir, number 15. Riker. It appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours. The last thing you want on your journey to hell is to join the Serpent King as family, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking god. It's
I'm
finally
so
on.
glad
It's
my
Satan.
things
I'm
are
your
good
biggest
now.
fan. Oh,
Yeah.
welcome everyone to the
If any of you guys have been here since like the start of the channel, in fact, one of Kiwi's most common tics
That's right. This entire time
was
we were participating in the
whenever
world's most
anybody made a
complicated
voice that
buffet.
was
Not to mention
anywhere
I'm carrying
similar
the
to
souls of 4
Chill's,
entire demigods, so I just
she
delivered my
immediately
part as
takes something about
pizza.
like
But if you
Burger
want to
King
get
foot
eating,
lettuce.
first you have to get eating. Buy an immortal snake and live on him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now as for the gameplay, it's a little intense, you know, kind of spooky, kind of makes me cry, because this boss, on top of his normal moveset, can use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part. That happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls at the loudest possible volume and then dips my screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system. I could not tell you what's
see
happening
how
on the screen
somebody's
right now. The best way I
PC
can
would be
describe
struggling with
this
this
fight
fight.
is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way, unlike playing Valorant. Even still, this battle is not about that. It is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this battle may be long, you know, like a cat, goddamn, does it deliver.
Oh. Oh.
I think this is from Guilty Gear Strive. Could be wrong though.
Yeah,
the music,
love
I
the
mean.
song.
You should listen to more Game OSTs.
Maybe I should watch some Guilty Gear
Man,
Solid
you two are a
playthroughs.
match made in hell.
Guilty Gear Strive is a fighting game. I don't think you'd be watching many playthroughs.
Hey, so I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so where did she go?
Gug.
Oh,
Gug.
she's eating what?
Wait, is there a third part?
Currently in production. We'll be on that when it comes out. Man, that was incredible. I think he definitely improved on a lot of things in part 2. And honestly, getting Iron Mouse as Tanith was genius.
Yes.
It's always nice to see some familiar faces. Let me take a quick look at the credits. I'm sure. Yeah, we got Shenpai, we got Russian Badger, Uber Danger, Iron Mouse.
Oh, Shenpai is Randy. I didn't even recognize Shenpai's voice.
Well, yeah, I told you it was Shenpai, and you were like, huh? What?
Yeah, I was like, huh? What does Shenpai have to do in this?
Yeah, no, Max0r gets a bunch of people to collab with him on a lot of these incorrect summaries. There's incorrect summaries for other games as well, which we'll definitely take a look at. I don't know who voices in the other ones. I don't remember them very well, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I think we're definitely going to be doing most of Max0r's videos, like all of his incorrect summaries and whatnot. There might be a few of them that I'll introduce Kiwi to, simply because I'm a fan of those videos. But yeah, if you guys have any other recommendations as well, then please feel free to leave them in the comments down below.
Yeah, like, you don't have to worry about me playing the game, because, like, I grew up very sheltered, so I never played any games. So I don't know any of the games that he's talking about, like, other than Genshin, which I haven't even played a lot either.
I really need to introduce Kiwi to just more game content in general. Definitely some of the game OSTs, because like I think you really like some of the music here. I need to show you the beats that I got in my playlist. Regardless,
the beats.
I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you guys next time. Later, my dudes.
Bye bye.